Hello everyone. In this video we're going to be taking a look at an article from The Conversation. Now this was published on February 12th. This came up in my feed on my phone and then, Google News. And I saw this and I was like, oh my God. I did almost literally the hand palm to the friggin' forehead type of shit. This is so sad. COVID-19 has made Americans lonelier than ever. Here's how AI can help. How about instead of that, all right, we actually start allowing society, when you have a 95 to 99% chance of survival, how about we let society start going back to normal so that people can have the interaction they need? Because I'll tell you right now, all right, when you have the title like this saying COVID-19 has made Americans lonelier than ever, and here's how AI can help. AI can't help. It does not give you the interaction you need. This is bullshit. This is retarded levels of we need to keep this shit going, but let's solve the loneliness problem by having AI interact with people instead of people interacting with people. I mean, this is ridiculous. Okay? This is written by Lakin Brooks, okay, who's a doctoral student of English at the University of Florida. The bitch has no expertise in this. She is an English major. Now, if she wants to correct my grammar or something like that, okay, maybe she's got some fucking expertise. But this shit? She should just shut the fuck up. I mean, this is not a solution. This is not something that's going to alleviate things. This isn't going to help. You need human interaction, as in human, not with an AI. Let's see what this English major who thinks she's a fucking expert on this shit has to say. How does it make you feel? In the isolation of the COVID-19 pandemic, many people are missing a sympathetic ear. It's more than that. It's about human contact in general, besides people listening to you, okay? And I'm not talking about just like, say, physical contact. I'm talking like the interaction, but physical contact is a part of it as well. Would a response like that make you feel heard, less alone, even if it were a machine writing back to you? No, I would feel like a fucking retard, like you clearly are, and somehow, as a retard, you're an English fucking doctoral student. Holy shit. This bitch is cray-cray. Which I can understand why she would want an AI to talk to her. Because no one in their right mind will want to be near this bitch. No man would want to be near her. This broad is fucking crazy. The pandemic has contributed to chronic loneliness. Digital tools like video chat and social media help connect people who live or quarantine far apart. But when those friends or family members are not readily available, artificial intelligence can step in. No, it's not a substitute. It ain't going to do shit. Artificial intelligence. So you're going to have a conversation with a fucking computer that has pre-programmed code to give you pre-programmed responses. And that's supposed to give you that idea of human contact? Fuck you, you crazy fucking bitch. If you have to be crazy to think you can push this shit. Seriously. Millions of isolated people have found comfort by chatting with an AI bot. Bullshit. Therapeutic bots have improved users' mental health for decades. Bullshit. All right, quoting CNN, quoting the DOI.org. Okay, bullshit. Now psychiatrists are studying how these AI companions can improve mental wellness during the pandemic and beyond. Bullshit. Yes, because talking to a fucking computer that actually doesn't give a shit about you is good for your mental health. This is retarded fucking logic. This is like extremely fucking retarded fucking logic here. And I know my language is atrocious. I really don't give a shit right now. Because this boils my blood a bit. To actually think that, we can just have an AI that gives pre-programmed responses, solve this problem. No, that won't do it. Actual human interaction is necessary. We are a communal fucking species. Anyway, how AI became a therapy tool. Artificial intelligence systems are computer programs that can perform tasks that people would normally do, like translating languages or recognizing objects and images. Well, here's the thing. They call that AI, but that's not even necessarily AI. Excuse me. You can do that with normal program code. But hey, whatever. I mean, this is an English major we're talking about. AI chatbots are programs that simulate human conversation. They have become common in customer service because they can provide quick answers to basic questions. And anyone who's ever called, say, like Comcast or, your electric company or AT&T or any, hell, T-Mobile, those automated systems are fucking low, are like fucking 20 IQ points above like 0. They're at 20, okay, on the note of like their ability to like deal with situations, all right? And that's giving them a lot of credit because AI is stupid at this point. It really is. And they think this is going to be a solution for human interaction? Basically, the AI, at most, it's going to sit there and fillet you. It's going to fucking fluff you. It's going to friggin' pat you on the back, okay? It's going to feed you fucking full of bullshit. It's going to be like it's going to be like your Guy Fieri and the posse is fucking blowing smoke up your ass. Okay? Well, you're on your road to Flavor Town, standing at your fucking kitchen counter, eating your fucking dinner by yourself because, you got to be alone, so here's some AI. Seriously. Just because AI can give you a quick fucking answer, usually not the one you want when you say call for fucking customer service, does not mean it's a good fucking tool to replace human interaction. The first chatbot was modeled on mental health practitioners. In 1966, computer scientist Joseph Weizenbaum created Eliza, which he programmed to sound like a Rogerian psychotherapist. Rogerian approaches encourage psychotherapists to ask open-ended questions, often mirroring patients' phrases back at them to encourage the patient to elaborate. Oh my God. They do realize that is like the most annoying thing when someone takes and says what you say and rephrases it back to you as a question. The reason why that therapy is not a big thing today is because it's annoying as fucking hell, okay? If you say something and someone then spits it back at you as a question, all you want to do is fucking kill them. You want to choke the life out of them for it. And they're using this as and then she's bringing this up as an example. That is an artificial intelligence when it's literally taking what you're saying and spitting it back at you as a fucking question. There's no intelligence there. Kind of like with this bitch who wrote this. Wow. Weizenbaum did not expect that his psychotherapist-like AI could have had any therapeutic benefit for users. Training Eliza to translate users' comments into questions was merely a practical, if not ironic, model for the AI's dialogue. That's not being an AI. Artificial intelligence means there's intelligence there. Taking something and literally phrasing it back as a question does not involve intelligence. Those are simple conditional fucking statements you can make to do that. Wow. Weizenbaum was amazed when his first test subject actually confided in Eliza as they would a flesh and blood psychotherapist. Many study participants believed that they were sharing vulnerable thoughts with a live person. Probably because they were not being told. I don't know. I mean, it seems to me like that might be like why. Some of these participants refused to believe that the seemingly attentive Eliza, who asked so many questions during each conversation, was actually a computer. So yes, see, they were actually tricked. These people were tricked into believing this was a live person, and they were stupid enough, this person keeps asking questions. And they answered. But I bet you, I know the overwhelming majority were like, why the fuck do you keep asking me these fucking questions? I know I would. I know a lot of people that would. And they're trying to call this AI. That's not AI. Oh my God. However, Alexa did not need to trick users to help them. Even Weizenbaum's secretary, who knew that Eliza was a computer program, asked for privacy so she could have her own personal conversations with the chatbot. Okay. Likely story. Sure. Uh-huh. And if she's doing that, she's probably talking shit about the boss. Or she just said she wanted to talk to the chat bot to get away from the boss. In the decades since Eliza stunned its inventor, computer scientists have worked with medical professionals to explore how AI can support mental health. Some of the biggest therapy bots in the business have astounding reach, especially during times of socio-political uncertainty, when people tend to report higher levels of isolation and fatigue. Socio-political uncertainty. Oh, that's hint at Orange Man bad. That's kind of like the idea of because of Orange Man bad. And the thing is, okay, this should never go into fucking ukes. Because BetterHelp, the scam fucking site, well, started out a scam with Phil DeFraudo, okay, doing really shady shit with them, on the note of like their advertising and shit like that with the money, with the advertising firm. He started with money that he took crowdsourcing for a news agency. BetterHelp would be using these AIs. All right. And they would tell people that they're real live people, that they are people that have medical degrees, psychology degrees and psychiatry degrees. And scam all over again, which is why shit like this should not be around. And they're trying to say, oh, well, these AIs, no, we need human interaction. This is about the fact of we got to keep you sequestered by yourself. All right. We need to stop you from looking at the fact that you need human interaction to survive. So what we're going to do is we're going to slip these fucking AI in to try to replace human beings so that we can keep you complacent, subservient, and docile. That's what this is about. Oh my God. Since the COVID-19 pandemic struck, the demand for telehealth options, including AI chatbots, has skyrocketed. If you talk to an AI chatbot, you're a fucking retard. Talk to an actual person. I'm sorry, but you are. All right? If you think that's a good way to work through your problems, you're a retard. Seriously. You have to be. You have to be on the spectrum. Okay? The 1970s, what was it? Department of Labor, I think it was. U.S. Department of Labor. I'm trying to remember what federal agency it was. Did a bunch of commercials. And literally the tagline, because it was about getting more handicapped people into the workforce. And it was not meant the way that it got taken. But they literally went, hire the handicapped. They're fun to watch. That was the marketing slogan for this federal program, for this federal ad campaign. If you want to talk to an AI, you're one of those retarded. Let's hire you because you'll be fun to watch. And seriously, Replica, an app famous for its lifelike customizable avatars, and it is... Wait, this makes no sense. Proofread your shit. Replica is an app famous for its lifelike customizable avatars, and it has reported a 3.5... Well, it makes sense, but it's poorly written. You're an English major! Replica is an app famous for its lifelike customizable avatars, comma. It has reported a 35% increase in traffic. Would have been proper fucking English. You don't need comma and. Wow. This bitch is an English major? Holy shit. With mental health facilities overwhelmed with weeks-long wait lists, millions of people are supplementing their mental health routines with therapy chatbots. Mental health facilities are not overwhelmed because of the demand. They're overwhelmed because they furloughed a shit ton of fucking people. Have those people go back to work, and then they can go and take care of more actual people. That might be the bright idea, but you don't want to admit that. See, this is about the fact of, like I said, keeping you in your home, docile and complacent and compliant and all that other happy horse shit. If it was actually about mental health, they would be demanding that those people that have been furloughed in the mental health, wow, getting tongue-tied here, that those people furloughed in the mental health industry be returned to work to actually take care of the people who need it, who have mental issues right now, who have all these issues because of being locked down and shit like that. Oh, my God. As mental wellness needs have changed over time, coders and therapists collaborate to build new AIs that can meet these new challenges. This is ridiculous. The digital doctor is in. How can a chatbot seem so human? It can't! If you were to dissect an AI, you would find algorithms and scripts, rules, essentially, that humans use to direct the AI's behavior. Yeah, and an AI chatbot can't do shit for you in regards to your mental health. With chatbots, coders train the AI to automatically produce certain phrases in response to a user's message. Yes, exactly. So it's just basically going to be like, what do you think? How do you feel? How do you feel? Oh, I feel fine. Really? Why don't you tell me more about how you feel? It's going to be like that. And that doesn't mean shit. There's no actual help being involved there because there's not someone to listen to your problems and help you work through them. Coders then, automatically produce certain phrases in response to a user's message. Yeah. Coders then work with writers to determine what kind of punctuation, emojis, and other stylistic elements the bot will use. Oh my God. This is about mental health, and they're worried about emoticons. Give me a fucking break. Basically, what they're talking about is writing. Okay, people like the Gen Xers and shit, people like me, you might remember the days of like the Yahoo chat rooms with all the bots that they had. They're talking about writing Yahoo chatbots for you to pour your fucking issues out to that are going to basically kiss your ass and suck up to you. Holy shit. How is that supposed to help a person? It won't. Oh my God. These scripts ultimately provide a sense of the bot's attitude. For example, a coder can train an AI to recognize the word depressed so that whenever a user types a phrase like, I'm feeling tired and depressed today, the chatbot may respond with, I hear that you are feeling depressed. Can you explain why? Holy shit! If I had mental issues and I got generic fucking responses like that, if it was on my phone, I would destroy it. I would have thrown it against a fucking wall. Wow. Or a writer may code the bot to produce a more colloquial tone. Wow, I'm sorry you're feeling this way. Why do you think you might be feeling depressed? This is like the scene from The Demolition Man when the guy's at the payphone booth. And he's like, I'm feeling depressed. Well, you are a great, good person, whatever it does. And it goes, feel happy, joy feelings. This is the same shitty fucking AI from that. It's not going to actually help people. Never let an English major write an article about something like this. They try to make it sound good and they're fucking clueless because they got no clue about tech. I mean, this is ridiculous. These scripts replicate a common tactic in cognitive behavioral therapy, asking questions. AI therapy bots encourage people to vent frustrations and then ask them to more closely reflect on those experiences or emotions. Even when an AI's responses are broad or unspecific, a patient may find the process of typing out their thoughts to someone, even an artificial someone, cathartic. The whole point of talking to someone is so that they're a springboard, okay? If you're talking to an AI, how do you have that springboard? You don't. How do you have them bouncing your feelings off of them to get input? You can't. Wow. This is some sad shit. Who benefits and how? Do chatbots actually work to relieve loneliness or anxiety? More research is needed, but it seems so. I'm calling bullshit. If you're saying more research is needed, but it seems so, you got no fucking proof and you're talking out your ass. Several studies provided promising results. For example, young adults who regularly messaged a therapy chatbot reported less loneliness and anxiety than did their peers who did not use the AI. Elderly users may also benefit from communicating with chatbots, especially if those elders live alone or do not have regular contact with loved ones. Well, the reason why they might be living alone or not having regular contact with loved ones is because with a 95 to 99% survival rate, okay, we're telling everyone they have to stay in their homes and be locked down and all this other shit. Or we're being told, I should say. How about we start, like, you know, when they're saying that kids can go back to fucking school and the teachers will live, how about we actually reopen society so people can actually have human fucking interaction? Okay, what gets me is they can have the BLM fucking people taken to the streets, Antifa, all that shit, that's perfectly fine, okay? You know, now they're saying kids can go back to school, that's perfectly fucking fine, all right? But you can't go and have human interaction. One of the basic necessities of life, because it is, you need to have some form of human interaction to be a mentally healthy person. I mean, I could take or leave dealing with people, but I understand that I still need at least some form of interaction with people, even though most of the time I could go, whatever, I don't give a shit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a social fucking person. Okay? But I'm also antisocial, if that makes any sense. All right, I'm a very social person. I got no problems hanging out in groups, crowds, whatever. But I look at society, I look at people. I've gotten to a point in my life, you know, where being in my mid-40s where I just go, fuck it. Sometimes it's just easier to be by myself. I'm better company by myself, and I don't need to worry about the shit that they're talking about because I've come to this point in my life where I enjoy my own company. I got no problems with that. I do get my human interaction, but I'm equipped for that. A lot of people aren't. They need that human interaction. And this dumb bitch and the lefties think that an AI chatbot that's programmed like an old school Yahoo chat room bot is actually going to help people. It is. They ain't going to. These bots aren't going to do shit. A chatbot's therapeutic power and its Achilles heel is its script. The dialogue is predetermined, the same lines delivered to multiple users. These scripted responses allow a chatbot to communicate with numerous users simultaneously. Yeah, now they're admitting basically what I'm talking about. That it's just scripted bullshit. Chatbots are especially helpful for people who want to express themselves quickly and anonymously without judgment. Users can immediately pull up a chatbot to offload stress from their day when they may not want to or be able to share such thoughts with family or friends. Whoa. See, now they're trying to say, they're throwing this one in here, okay, about the fact they're talking to family and friends. Which, by the way, when you're saying people have to be locked in their fucking homes by themselves, basically, how can they talk to family or friends? But yet they want to go, because they might not be able to tell this to family or friends. I don't know about other people, but my family and friends, for the most part, I can tell them pretty much anything. So I don't understand that one, but hey, whatever. I mean, this is just the shit that they're pushing here. However, these same scripts prevent AI from being a serious replacement for human therapists. Oh, you think? AI bots respond to certain keywords, so they sometimes misunderstand users. Oh, you think? And you're pushing this to help people stop feeling lonely because they're being told they have to go and be locked in their homes and shit? When Vice tested the popular therapy app, Wobot, the app produced a cringeworthy response. User, I'm super anxious and can barely sleep. Wobot, I can't wait to hop into my jammies later, followed by a series of sleepy Z emojis. How is that fucking disturbing? They say they can't barely sleep and it's saying, I can't wait to hop in my jammies later. That just goes to show you how stupid AI is and they actually think this is a good thing. This English major is pushing this shit. And she has to admit in the end that AI is stupid. Which means it's not good for this. Which means it's not going to actually fill the role that they're talking about here. How about you just instead let people interact with each other? That would be the humane thing to do. Anyway. Would a user in the throes of a panic attack find the scripted comment helpful or comforting? Not likely. But unlike human therapists, AI bots are not good at interpreting social context or intervening in a crisis. While an AI may seem lifelike, it isn't always an appropriate tool to use when someone's life is on the line. They don't seem lifelike. Holy fucking shit. I can tell an AI 2 seconds into dealing with it, whether it's online, okay, say like on a website or something, you get that thing and you can tell whether you're talking to a real person or an AI, okay? Whether it's on the phone, I can tell I'm talking to an AI. And they're actually this bitch is trying to sell this as a legitimate way of giving people human interaction as opposed to allowing that, fuck allowing, and as opposed to the government backing the fuck off and stop infringing on things that it shouldn't be infringing on, like the right to freely travel, the right to peaceably assemble, inalienable fucking rights, all right? Stop infringing on those and let people interact with each other because they need human interaction. Oh, shit. Unlike trained crisis counselors, chatbots cannot recommend specific safety plans or connect users with health resources and support in their community. Well, of course not. And they feed canned fucking responses. I'm waiting for, with this AI shit, someone's going to be like, look, all right, I can't stand life anymore. I'm going to kill myself. And go, I'm sorry to hear that. Is there anything I can do to help? I'm waiting for an AI to actually respond like that. If they put this shit in. This is so sad. I mean, look at what she says here at the end. Despite these real limitations, AI chatbots provide a much-needed platform for open communication and self-expression. Bullshit. If an AI spits out canned responses, there is no way you have open communication and self-expression. And this idea of open communication means you are communicating with another person, not a fucking AI that is too stupid to realize it's making stupid comments. Just saying. With therapy apps like Replica, Tess, and Wobot, raking in millions in funding and user downloads, people have more options than ever if they want to try chatting with a bot to process their emotions between therapy appointments or to make a digital friend during a pandemic. Making a digital friend. Yes, because a really fucking dumb AI is a friend that I'd actually like to make. Give me a fucking break. This English major, what the fuck is this bitch's name again? Lakin. Holy shit, you are fucking cray-cray. Well, you're probably speaking from experience with this shit being cray-cray. Seriously. This is like the delusional writing of a fucking retard. And she's an English major. She is seriously trying to say, I'm sure with a straight face, that AI is a good way for people to get human interaction, but she's saying AI is too stupid to actually be able to interact the way it needs to. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is the type of shit that I'm looking at and I'm going, oh my God. They're trying to, you got this shit being pushed that AI can be used. Instead of just saying, how about we allow people to interact with each other? With a 95 to 99% recovery rate, 95% being if you're older than fucking dirt. Okay. Yeah, I seriously think we should allow people to interact with each other because I'm sorry, but an AI chatbot with a senior citizen ain't going to do shit. They need the human interaction. They need the human companionship. How do you think people as they get older stay sharp? It's because they interact with other people. And AI ain't going to do that for them. This is ridiculous. With kids, it's just going to feed their fucking bullshit. It's going to feed their issues. Because with this victim culture bullshit, oh, I'm such a victim. Oh, yes, you are. what can I do to help you with your victimhood? Would probably be one of the fucking responses. I mean, this is ridiculous. I saw this and I said, yeah, I have to cover this because this is the shit they're trying to push. Instead of trying to get us going back to normal, they would rather have AIs fucking deal with us. Okay, dumb us down even more, all right, with AIs. And have us talk to AIs instead of interacting with each other. Anyway, yeah, I've covered this well enough. I'm leaving things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video, when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.